The case of Dred Scott is a landmark decision in the history of the United States Supreme Court that dealt with the issue of slavery and African American citizenship. It is widely regarded as one of the most controversial and divisive cases in American history, as it set the stage for the Civil War and the eventual abolition of slavery. Dred Scott was an enslaved African American who had been taken by his owner, an army surgeon, from Missouri to the Free State of Illinois and then to the Wisconsin Territory. Scott claimed that he should be free because he had lived on free soil, but his owner argued that the Missouri Compromise of 1820, which prohibited slavery in the territory north of Missouri's southern border, was unconstitutional. The case eventually made its way to the Supreme Court, which heard arguments in 1856. In 1857, the court issued a decision in the case of Dred Scott v. Sanford, ruling that Scott was not entitled to his freedom because he was not a citizen of the United States and therefore had no standing to bring a case in federal court. The court also held that the Missouri Compromise was unconstitutional because it violated the property rights of slave owners, effectively opening up all of the territories to slavery. The court's decision was deeply divisive and outraged many Northerners who saw it as an affront to their belief in the moral superiority of free labor and the evils of slavery. It also emboldened Southern secessionists who saw it as a victory for their pro-slavery agenda. The decision in the case of Dred Scott had far-reaching consequences for the United States. It helped to crystallize the divide between the North and South and ultimately led to the secession of several Southern states from the Union. It also played a significant role in the lead-up to the Civil War, which began just 4 years later. Furthermore, the decisions holding that African Americans could not be citizens of the United States would have profound implications for the struggle for civil rights in the decades that followed. It took another 7 years and the passage of the 14th Amendment to the Constitution to overturn this decision and grant citizenship to all people born or naturalized in the United States, regardless of race. The case of Dred Scott was a seminal moment in American history, a stark reminder of the deep divisions that existed between North and South, and a testament to the importance of the Supreme Court in shaping the course of the nation. Although the decision was eventually overturned and the scourge of slavery abolished, its legacy lives on in the ongoing struggle for civil rights and racial equality in America.